Coastal paradise, Mooloolaba on Queensland's Sunshine Coast is a haven for holidaymakers, especially families. For anglers, there's loads of opportunities too. Offshore is awesome, especially when the snapper and mackerel are on the chew. You can fish any one of the region's great beaches and either of its two rivers, in the Mooloolaba River and the Maroochy River. Well, I've just pulled up a beautiful cotton tree holiday park, and what a location. Right at the mouth of the Maroochy River, you've got beach fishing, estuary fishing, and plenty of boating to be had too. And speaking of boating, you're probably thinking, what's this thing behind me here? Well, it's the Sea-Doo Switch. It's part pontoon boat, it's got a jet motor, and it's probably one of the most versatile family and fishing boats that I've ever used, and I can't wait to show you more of it as we explore this beautiful region. Joining me on the Maroochy River is Tommy Wood. A seasoned young angler, Tommy is also a gun sounder and marine electronics consultant. And he's kindly fitted a Garmin LiveScope to the Switch, which gives us an added edge on the water. You always wonder what lives under a bridge, and in this case, we have got a forest of what look like sea monsters, Tommy.
Yep.
What's happening on that screen quickly?
I think we've got about almost 100 hairtail on LiveScope right now, so.
Crazy looking creature, they swim that way. It looks like weed coming up off the bottom. We know from the LiveScope that the hairtail are about there. Let's have a cast and see how we go. Hey, there you go. We are parked under the Sunshine Coast motorway, a major thoroughfare, and we've seen these creatures on the sounder that are just something like they're from outer space. And we know from the fight, they power backwards like an eel, they can move forward, but they hunt in packs like that. And anything that goes over the top, they come up and eat it. He's actually got mates stalking him. Now, this would normally be called a hairtail, but he's lost his tail. You can see, look at his mate underneath.
Look at that one there.
Look at his mate underneath, just looking at him like that. But this guy's lost his tail, and that's where he gets his name from. It's a long, hairy tail. So look at those teeth there. I'm just going to gently grab him. But each of those teeth has a barb on the end. So when they hit a little fish, it sticks. And, oof, they also have a self-sharpening feature. When they close and open their mouth, the teeth rub against each other and sharpen themselves up. So an absolute predator, and look at him. And you can see where they get their name, cutlass fish, which also means sword. But yeah, just a fascinating creature and a true predator that normally lives out in the deep, but they do come into the estuary certain times of year. I was going to let him go, but it looks like his mates want to eat him. They've already taken his tail. So, right, Mr. Hairtail, you're going in the esky. LiveScope helped us find the hairtail, but landing them was another story. Oh, it's a hairy.
Oh, big hairtail.
It's a hairy. Please stay on, brother. Oh, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. How? How? Oh, no, it's not. No, hit me off. Too hard. I went too hard on him. We were both getting frustrated. Then old mate turns up and starts landing hairies. The secret should have been obvious. We've tried with lures, light line, vibes, jigs, you name it, but we keep losing them. They've bitten through 80-pound leaders, so we're going old school. Tommy, what have we got there, mate?
We've resorted to the old gang hook. So a bit of gang hook and a strip of tuna.
Yep.
We're going to give this a go.
Still got the 8-pound leader, but the gang hooks will hopefully hook the fish further back from the line. So it's old school. Hopefully we get one, because at the moment, the hairtail are winning. Get it in.
Give it a go.
Yeah.
We've persisted for so long with these hairtail.
Got him.
Couple hours deep.
We finally got another hairy. This guy's, sorry buddy, this guy's going in the cooker, this one. They're definitely coming on the chew as it gets darker. They love that darker weather and that deeper hole under the bridge here. And they have bitten us off on 80-pound leader. We probably need wire to get them consistently. Oh, look at the teeth. Holy dooly. Tommy, look at there. Oh, look at that. So his smaller teeth there are actually perfectly lined up. So one hits the other, and it's like a shear, like it's sharper than a Spanish mackerel. For a light fish like that to bite through 80 is amazing. And there's those big teeth at the front that we think is getting hooked in the bait. We get them halfway up and we're breaking the tooth off. But don't stress if they break their tooth off, because they've got another one that's ready to grow out straight away. Tommy, and there,
Look at that
it's
thing.
the hair tail.
That's what they call them, a hair tail?
Yeah. Look at the teeth. He's got teeth in his gills too. He's got me on the thumb.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, we got one, Tommy.
Yeah, stoked.
That is fantastic. And fantastic table fish too. I'm fishing the Mooloolaba River near Mooloolaba on the Sunshine Coast with Tommy Wood. Tommy is an outstanding fisher, and I've caught a lot of fish with him in the past. I've also caught a few good fish with his dad, Rob. Rob's a real character. He's also one of Australia's most sought-after sounder and marine electronics consultants. I caught up with him at the Marine Doctor Workshop on the sunny coast to find out what the doctor specialises in.
Mainly what we do is we supply, fit and sell Garmin products.
Right.
Once we've sort of fitted them up, we try to go through with the customer how to use the thing, because that's probably one of the most important things, and it's really hard to get that across.
Yeah.
And then once they're out on the water, we can either do training with them or they can call us back and, you know, from on the water. I often get calls from guys on the water,
Yeah.
you know, saying, what's going wrong? How do I do this?
Yeah.
What lure do I use? That new LiveScope stuff is what we're really selling at the moment.
Oh, that's why I came to see you, to get it fitted to the switch.
Pretty daunting technology. Like, we've gone from side scan to virtually 3D underwater footage now.
You service the sunny coast in southeast Queensland, but it's not just this region, you do the whole of Australia?
Yeah, well, we got like online store as well, so you can buy online. And you can also call us and, you know, help with the setup and all that sort of stuff, and you know, follow up.
Right, so
Really
I've bought a
important.
unit. Yeah, you could guide me through how to fit it out.
Yeah, probably not you, but most people, yeah.
Yeah, I did. Back on the water, and the Mooloolaba River was unusually quiet. So we headed back to what we knew, specifically the bridge and the lure of the prehistoric hairtail. As our lures and baits go over the top, they just come up. One will break away and sometimes a whole pack will break away. And we think why we've been losing them is because they eel and they open their mouth up towards you. So besides cutting the line, they're just remarkable at getting off. But we've figured out the trick, and that is a little bit of a gang hook. Oh. Oh, he jumped. The eel. All right, got him in there. Look at that. Look at those beautiful colours. A creature of the deep. It's still very special and important to look after. Let's get him back. The LiveScope was still showing large groups of these unique fish swimming upright, just waiting for their next feed.
Double hook up on hair tail.
We just want to go and explore the beautiful beaches, and we haven't made it past the bridge. It's hairtail bedlam here. Geez, they've got some go in them too, Tommy.
Yeah, they go hard.
Yeah. And they can go in any direction. They can swim forward and then quickly go backwards. The first one we caught had no tail. They are cannibals, so they will eat each other. This is a big one, Tommy. Holy, look at him. What the heck?
That's a good one.
They do get up to 6 kilos and about 1.8 metres.
There is so many hairtail under this bridge, it is insane.
I guess you never know in Australia when something bites you off, not necessarily a tailor or a Spanish mackerel. There's so many things with sharp teeth. I'm going to keep him there. I reckon he's safe. Bring yours around here, buddy.
Yep.
Best way to unhook a fish, any fish, even if it's a sea monster looking thing like this guy, is to keep him wet. On there. There he goes. Oh, it's like a sword fight down there. He's left the tooth. He left the tooth in me. You've got to be careful, don't you?
Yeah.
Probably long nose pliers. Well, we Tommy, we went from finding them hard to nutting them out.
Yeah, we sorted them out, the old hair towel. They stung us a bit at the first day, but we sorted them out, so.
Yeah, it's Donaldson's dairy here, mate. Harry McClary, they're everywhere. It is a jungle down there. Pontoon boats have always been great for pulling up on the sand with a shallow draft so the family can jump on, but Sea-Doo have changed from what a standard pontoon boat is to this sexy thing here. It's fast, it's sleek, the canopy moves, the seats move around, you can pull up a ski, you can fish. It comes with fishing gear, so it's completely changed the way we look at pontoon boats. Let's go, girls. Bit of a picnic, maybe some skiing.
The Sea-Doo Switch is a boat like no other. It's essentially a jet-powered pontoon boat with loads of reconfigurable space. But it also has the attitude, jet power and versatility of a PWC. It's comfortable and great for entertaining. Lunch or dinner on board is easy, with plenty of room for the whole family. But it's also ready for adventure, so it can tow the kids all day long. My family and I just love it, and it's no wonder. This exceptional boat will transform to meet your needs and can be easily adapted to any adventure.
I've been lucky enough to be testing the Sea-Doo Switch for a couple of months now, and I've got to tell you, it really is different. I'm going to take you for a walk through, starting at the front. The door here, I mean, pontoon boats just slide up on the sand, you get in and out. You pop that down. Kids, pets are all safe, and it's great for landing fish on and off the front. The whole Sea-Doo Switch is modular. These tiles, for example, we've mounted an aftermarket Garmin LiveScope. They move, okay? So you can mount stuff on them. They're mounting electrics, poles, all sorts of stuff, and you can move them. These tiles, amazing, even on a hot day like this, beautiful and soft and cool to walk on, and they move. They clip in and out, you put them where you want. Probably one of the biggest features of all is the seats. This normally has 12 seats around the whole boat, like a traditional pontoon boat, but they clip in and out, like this guy here. One little click, slide it along, pops into place like that, you lock it in. So what we do is, we've got family aboard, we have all the seats in, all the tables in. If we want to go fishing, we can clear this whole deck and have a massive deck. You can fly fish, go on cast poppers at big pelagics, all sorts of stuff. So it turns it from a family craft into a fishing weapon. Let's go down the back. You will not get more space on a 21-foot boat than this. The deck is huge. Down the back again, all modular. Seats move around. Some people prefer to have them across the back, down the side. The choice is yours. They're making them to have fishing accessories and water sports accessories attached. And this is the engine room. Just a magnificent piece of engineering. You've got 230 horses of BRP Rotax motor. She gets up and boogies. And whilst this steering wheel, well, this handlebars here might look different, it's super easy to drive. In fact, much more manoeuvrable than a propeller-driven boat. You can turn on a dime when you get to the boat ramp or you pull up on the beach, and it's all here at your fingertips. All the seats have storage underneath them, so everybody gets their own seat, keep stuff dry. And speaking of keeping dry, probably my favourite feature of all is this bimini. Keeps the sun off you, and it comes with a full wrap, and very often we'll pull up on a beach, a squall will come through, everyone gets wet, cranky and goes home. The squall passes over and we stay and we enjoy stuff like this. And with the 3 pontoons, the stability of this boat is second to none. We had 8, 9 people on it at a time, and you don't even notice when people are walking around. So it's super safe and comfortable for the whole family, and when you're fishing off one side.
Now, a family fishing trip demands a family fishing tip, like brim fishing for novices.
So basically what I've got is a bit of tweed pilly on a 1/0 Gamakatsu, 8-pound line, no weight. When you pull up on the beach, just stirring up the sand gets the brim going, they get used to it. The brim up here, they're always happy to get a free feed. So they're around already. I've thrown a little bit of pilly in the water, but bread, whatever you've got. As long as you don't use something like imported prawns, as long as it's local, you're fine. Basically flick that out, give it a bit of free line and wait for a run. The brim like to pick it up and run. Just kick back and relax while you wait for a run. Normally doesn't take too long. Got him. Great little fighters in the shallow water. Light gear's the key. I've only got 8-pound leader. Probably 6 is even better. Nice and light. And you'll pick up flatties, trevally, other stuff along the way. But the brimmy is a safe bet. This guy here. Always check your size limits, of course, but he'd be almost on size, but we're going to let him go. And look, on any given day, you could get some lunkers, could get smaller ones, but the technique's the same.
The Cotton Tree Holiday Park features the best of 2 beautiful waterfront locations, with direct access to the Mooloolaba River and the beach. There's over 8 hectares of manicured beach and riverfront land where you can set up your caravan, pitch a tent or rent a cabin. So it's a great base for families wanting to enjoy the coastal lifestyle that Mooloolaba offers. Speaking of coastal lifestyle, with the Mooloolaba River and the marina as its backdrop, the Wharf Mooloolaba is the perfect setting for you to soak up the coastal life. Retail therapy for the ladies, great places to meet, and distractions for the kids and blokes. And it's also where most of the water-based tours and activities depart from. There's some awesome fishing offshore, so there's a wide range of fishing charters. Whale swinging close to the shore here, so there's a variety of whale watching tours. And there's snorkeling and scuba tours for all levels. And it doesn't matter whether you've been out fishing, snorkeling, diving, sailing, sightseeing, or any of the other water activities on offer here at the wharf, there's plenty of restaurants when you get back to look after that well-earned appetite. The Sunshine Coast is well known for its great surf beaches and surf culture. With its beachfront setting, the Surf Club Mooloolaba is the perfect place to soak it all up. This place is just so impressive. From the second you walk in, you're just looking around. You're surrounded by real-life replicas of surf lifesavers, skis, the history of the place, and that continues when you go inside to eat. You really are immersed in this magnificent surf culture of the Sunshine Coast. With its stunning views, the Surf Club Mooloolaba is also the ultimate place to enjoy a drink and a delicious meal. Look at the size of that. That is a fresh Mooloolaba prawn, straight off the trawler.
Literally straight off the trawler, yeah. Like we're so fortunate that we've got this literally on our doorstep. So we've just showcased what we can do with these incredible Mooloolaba prawns. I mean, this is just chili, garlic, stir-fried, a bit of tomato, stuff like that. Book in, try one, mate. They're good to go. Not too much chili, so it won't burn you. But we've also got these, it's the same style prawn. We put them on a skewer, great for at home on the barbecue. We do them here, char grill them, bit of lemon, caper, a bit of tomato on top, and of course the showstopper. I mean, this prawn Dagwood dog, nowhere else you're going to get a prawn cooked just like that.
What's in it?
Mate, it's 100% pure prawn. Like we get these local beautiful, that's pretty much this beautiful prawn, dipped in an incredible beer butter, cooked to perfection, and then we just dip them in a little spicy fresh tomato sauce. Like, it doesn't get any better than that. So it's a play on the old favourite, but just a better version, I think.
I'm sold, mate. I can't think of a better thing than coming in and grab one of these after a day fishing or surfing with this view, meet the family down here, and here we go.
Don't get much better, does it? I mean, some of the greatest prawns in Australia, crispy batter, that view. What else is there?
It's iconic.
Well, we've had a lot of fun testing the Sea-Doo Switch in the Mooloolaba River. And whilst it's primarily made for sheltered waters, the Switch is quite capable of going into the open ocean when the conditions are right. I took the Switch into the ocean off Mooloolaba with keen young local understudies, Fletcher Smith and Lucas Haynes. The target, big Spanish mackerel. We set up a drift over the area and cast some 6-inch atomic plazos ahead of our drift. The plan worked, and they definitely go well on 6-kilo spin gear. Fletcher! Yes. Would you have thought you would have got that on your snapper rod, mate? Fletcher ended up landing his personal best. Worth it, wasn't it? Yeah. Like, we're quite literally only a mile to offshore. I told you the big ones lived in close. The mackerel were in fantastic condition. and the Switch didn't miss a beat. Now, although I'm a Sunshine Coast local, I really enjoyed my visit to Mooloolaba. The Hairtail adventure was definitely one to remember. And I'm absolutely loving the Sea-Doo Switch. I don't think there's a more versatile and comfortable family boat. It's been a buzz giving it a run. Mooloolaba is such a great family-friendly destination. The kind of place that family holiday memories are made of.